So hello and good morning. It's Saturday morning and we're getting ready to do yoga. Hopefully this headset picks up more audio than last time. And we are going to start in a seat today. So finding a comfortable seat, whatever it might look like, legs crossed, legs long, hands by our side in our lap. And just taking a moment for ourselves. Relaxing our body, relaxing our mind as best as we can. Allowing ourselves to live in this present moment. Noticing any sounds within our room. Light that fills the space. And bringing that awareness back into the body. What do we feel in our fingers and our toes? Hands and our feet. Wrists and our ankles. And as always, you don't have to stay still. You can move things around. And climbing the arms and the legs, making sure to stop at the knees, the elbows. And making our way into the hips, the shoulders, pressure the mat against our bottom. Rise and fall the shoulders as we breathe. And slowly making our way up the spine from our bottom all the way up, noticing the curve of our back. We're forcing ourselves to sit up tall. If we're starting the day off exhausted, maybe we're just hunched over. Any areas of the back that feel pain, any areas that feel relaxed. What's going on in the neck? Back of the head, top of the head, and taking a moment, again, just coming into those ears. What sounds do we hear around, within? Relaxing the eyebrows, eyelids, any tension we might hold in our jaw. I'm going to bring movement right to our breath with our hands by our knees. On an inhale, bring the shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, gravity pulls them down. Inhale, shoulders up to our ears. Exhale, gravity pulls them down. We're going to do this 3 more times. Breath in and out. Last 2. Inhale, chin to chest with an exhale, right ear towards our shoulder. Inhale, chin to center. Exhale, left ear to our shoulder. Center. Exhale, side. Center. Exhale, side. Keep it going your speed. Don't hesitate to stay in a certain spot if you're feeling a good stretch. Taking one more round. Coming to center, and you have that option to keep the hands in your lap on your knees. I feel like it helps the shoulders drop a little bit more. But if you need some support, bringing them behind, we're looking up to the ceiling. Center with a breath in, side with a breath out. Center breath in, side breath out. Taking one more round. Coming to center when you're ready with an inhale, reaching those arms up high. Exhale, twisting over to our right side. Left hand holds onto the knee, right arm behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, looking back. Breath in, breath out. Keeping the left hand where it is, right arm crosses over the left. Roll those shoulders, drop the head. Keeping the arms where they are. Inhale, they rise. Cross for that high five for our eagle. Inhale, fingers reach up. Exhale, shoulders come down. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach it up. Twisting to our left with a breath out. Right hand holds onto that knee. Inhale, tall. Exhale, looking back. Breath here. Exhale, left over right. Always start with those shoulders coming forward. Head comes down. And staying as you are. Inhale, those arms reach up. Cross for a high five. Fingers up. Breath in. Shoulders down. Breath out. Big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, those arms reach up with an exhale. Take that forward fold over the lap. Bottoms are grounded, arms reaching out as far as you feel comfortable, allowing the shoulders to roll forward, chin to our chest. And taking a breath in, breath out. And with an inhale, walking those hands over to the right. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, center. Exhale here. Inhale towards our left. And coming to our center. As always, exhale, letting it go here. Spread the fingers wide with an inhale, coming up to our tabletop. Kick those legs back. Hands and knees, my friends. With our fingers spread wide, wrists and little shoulders, we'll start with the upper body first. Keeping the lower body stagnant. With an inhale, drop the chest. Shoulders roll back. Exhale, pull the chest in. Shoulders come forward. Inhale, chest drops. Exhale, pull it in. Breath in, we drop. Exhale, pull. Keep it going. Big breath in. Big breath out. Cats and cows, tuck the toes. Inhale, bottom up, belly down, chest up. Untuck those toes. Start with your bottom. Curve all through your back, chin to chest. Inhale, grow, tuck those toes. Exhale, curve. And again, keeping at your own speed, your own variation, whatever that looks like. Take that breath in. Breath out. Inhale, neutral back, tucking those toes. Exhale, bottom up, down dog. Set yourself up, fingers pushing into the floor, a little bend in those elbows. Shoulders away from those ears. Pull our belly in. Weight into our legs, bending those knees, pedal it out. With a breath in, roll it forward to our plank. Wrists are under those shoulders. We're on our heels are over the tippy toes. Always pulling that stomach in. Exhale, bottom up, down dog. Inhale, roll forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. 2 more. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. I probably lied. That was 3 more. With an exhale, finding our down dog. Take a moment here. Readjust yourself if you need to. When the time is right, bending those knees with an exhale, looking at our hands. Inhale, walk it up. Taking that forward fold, whether your feet are together or hip distance. Keeping the hands either on the floor, a block, or maybe crossing in the arms. Allowing the body to hang. Able to shake the head, yes. Able to shake it, no. Switching and crossing our arms when you're ready. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, release the arms deeper, bending those knees, chin to our chest as we slowly rise, reaching those arms up high, maybe even pushing the hips forward for a mini back bend. Bringing the hands to prayer, prayer into our heart. Getting right into our warm up if this headset wants to actually stay on my head. Whew, top of our mat, my friends. Inhale, reaching those arms up high. Exhale, down to our toes. Halfway lift, belly to spine, body long. Exhale, lower, step it back, plank. Inhale, drop the knees, cross the ankles. Modified plank, we're still keeping that core engaged. Our wrists are under our shoulders, fingers wide. Turn the elbows in. They're not pointing out, they're in towards the chest. 5 push-ups with an exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower it all down. 3 cobras. Press into the tops of the feet. Inhale, little cobra, little effort in the hands. Let it go. Second cobra, breath in, a little higher. Third cobra, highest you got. Hold it. Breath here. Breath out. Keep those elbows turned in. Breath in. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, belly to spine. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, bend, look to our feet, walk the hands back. Control in that core to keep our hips steady. Halfway and lower. Rise and fall. Halfway and crawl. Find your plank. Drop the knees tabletop. Left hand down, right arm sweeps up. Ice cream scoop in 3 times, actually 5 times. Exhale, bring it through. 1. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 2. 3. 4. And 5. Carry it through. Right shoulder, side of the head to the floor. Left hand pushing down, reaching forward, maybe bringing it behind. Breath in. Breath out. Left hand grounds down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Switching sides. Right hand grounds. Left arm sweeps up. Ice cream scoop 5 times. Exhale, 1. Inhale. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Carry it through. Left shoulder, side of the head to the floor. Stay on my head. So again, whatever you do on one side, we're mimicking for the other, whether that hand was reaching forward, behind the spine, or just pushing down into the floor. Breath in. Breath out. Right hand grounds. Left arm up. Both hands to the mat, tucking the toes. Exhale, bottom up. Breath in. Breath out. Bend knees. Walk it up. Halfway. And fall. Rise. Adjust this freaking headset. And back to those toes. Halfway. Hands to the floor, step it back to our plank. Drop the knees, cross the ankles. We're doing 5 push-ups together. Take your time. Doing 3 is just enough. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. Inhale to our cobra, highest you got for me today. Breath in and out. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Bend the knees, look to our feet, walk it back. Try to alternate your hands. Halfway, breath in. Fall, breath out. Rise up, inhale. Fall, exhale. Halfway and crawl. Tabletop. So our toes are still tucked. Pulling our stomach into our belly. Pulling our stomach into our belly, that makes sense. Pulling our bellies into our spine makes more sense. We're gonna hover the knees. Take a breath here. Breath out. Inhale and exhale. We're trying to keep that spine long, so keeping that neck long. We don't have to look at our belly button. Our fingers are spread wide as we can. Maybe a little bend in those elbows. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, down dog. Breath here. Breath out. Bend the knees, walk it up. Halfway. Let it go. Rise and fall. Halfway. Hop or step back to that plank. Taking it further this time. You have the option to keep the knees up or bring them down. 3 push-ups. Exhale, 1. Inhale, 2, 3. Lower it down. Rise to our cobra, breath in. Fall to our bellies, breath out. Tabletop, down dog. Big inhale, knees bent, walk it back. Halfway and lower. Rise and fall. Halfway and crawl. Knees drop. Whew. Right leg kicks out. Pulling that stomach always towards our spine to protect that lower back. 5 times. Exhale, knee to chin. Inhale, kick. Exhale, contract. That's 2. 3, 4, 5. Squeeze as hard as you can, pulling that knee towards your chin. Breath here. Exhale, tabletop. Take a minute to shake it out before we go to the other side. Left leg kicks out. Keep yourself steady. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it. Breath in. Exhale, tabletop. Bring the toes together. Take a child's pose. A moment for yourself. Drink of water. Adjusting your hair, your pants. And even though we're doing a lot more of strength-based, especially in the upper body, You can definitely keep your knees closer together to show a little love to your lower back. If your hips need a little help, a little stretching, mat width distance with those knees, or wider. Taking a second to check in from our head to our toes. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Taking a breath in and breath out. Since we got the warm up out of the way, inhale to our tabletop. Right leg kicks out again. So with our hands grounded, hips towards the floor, squared as always. We're slowly going to make our transition to our half moon. So your left foot's coming over to 9 o'clock as we turn the right toes to face the right side. Left hand's grounded, right arm up towards the ceiling. My leg is not higher than my body. It's not lower than my body. I try to keep it steady. If you're feeling confident, maybe you bend the knee, reaching back for the foot, always pushing those hips forward. Taking a breath in and out. With an inhale, release the leg. It's long. On your exhale, bring the right foot up towards your fingertips. Tap the toes. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Toe tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Squeeze your belly in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly transition to your low lunge. So you saw that my left leg comes back to center. My right foot is between my hands. Keeping the knee over my ankle. Once my feet are adjusted, arms up to the ceiling. We're not focusing on the hips just yet. Not much today, honestly. Bringing our hands to prayer and coming down into our heart center. With an exhale, taking the left elbow, bring it on top of the right thigh for our twist, pulling the chest towards our thumbs. Breath in and out. One more big inhale. On our exhale, find our way back to center. Frame that front foot. Tuck the back toes, lift that back leg. Front foot meets the back plank. Exhale, down dog. Breath here. Breath out. Inhale, plank. Hover the knees. So we just did this before, only we started in our tabletop. Our knees are not even like a couple inches off the floor. You can keep them close. With our hands grounded, wrists under the shoulders. And grounding into the left hand, right hand taps the left shoulder. So I'm going to turn so you guys can have a good, no alarm, I don't need you on. There you go. You have a better view. Left hand down, right hand taps. Inhale, ground. Exhale, left hand to the right shoulder. Inhale, ground. Exhale, tap. Inhale, ground. Exhale, tap. So we're still going. As always, at your own speed. You're in the safety of your home. So you're not worried about how many times I'm going. Let's try and do 2 more rounds. And when you've done your 2 or maybe 3, because I can't count today, drop the knees, sit back onto those heels. Shake out those hands. Dry your nails. Flap your wings. Even roll a shoulders or two. Coming into the other side. Starting with that tabletop. Kick the left leg out. Set yourself up. Don't rush into anything. As we move the right foot to 3 o'clock, turning the left toes, right hand grounds, left arm up. And like I said before, if you're feeling confident today, adventurous, maybe you bend that knee, reaching back with the foot, pushing those hips forward. With an inhale, release the foot, doing our toe taps. Oh, exhale, toe tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. 3, 4, and 5. Slowly transition that foot to the front. Right foot comes back to our mat. Once my feet are adjusted, arms up to the ceiling. Hands to prayer, prayer to my heart. On my exhale, right elbow to the thigh, pulling the chest towards the thumbs. Breath in and out. Inhale, center. Exhale, frame. Tucking the back toes, back leg lifts, front to back. Exhale, down dog. With an inhale, drop those knees. And we're taking a second child's pose. Don't be afraid to readjust your knees. We're going to walk those hands out a little bit further, creating space in our spine. Pressing the elbows down to the floor, hands to prayer. Prayer hands come over the head. Our shoulders begin to roll back. Our chest is coming towards the floor with every exhale. If you have props available, a box, something sturdy, and to take this a step further, your elbows would come on top of the prop. Your head would fall between your arms. We're still having that sensation of the shoulders rolling back, chest coming towards the floor. Breath here. Breath out. Big inhale. And exhale. One more breath in. On our exhale, releasing the arms, removing any props out of our way, keeping those arms long. And coming forward to our tabletop. Now we're going to come into a forearm plank. So even though we stretched out the shoulders, we did some warm-ups in the beginning. If you're feeling tight, I definitely recommend interlacing the fingertips. If you're feeling loose in your shoulders, you can keep your forearms grounded. The way to measure it, and I do this all the time, is grounding my arms down. I take my hands and bring them to my opposite elbows. This is how far apart your arms should be. And I always bring them in about a hair or so not forward, in. Because once you're starting to put weight into your arms, they're going to splay out. So measure it out, how far your arms are supposed to be. Interlace, arms flat, that's up to you. And once you have your arms adjusted, kick the legs out or on those toes, pulling that belly in, keeping that neck long, shoulders away from the ears. We got this. Breath here. Breath out. Big inhale. On our exhale, lower the knees, Sphinx pose. Forearms are grounded, lift the chest, keep the gaze forward. I picked this up from one of my other teachers. We're going to bring some movement into it. So as our feet are grounded down, hips are grounded down, we're moving the shoulders as we turn. Inhale, we're centered. Exhale, look over to either side. Center, look over side. Center, exhale, side. Center, side. Keep it going. I want to do at least 3 more rounds. Fine, that's Sphinx pose. Ground into those forearms, tuck the toes, and I always like to curve my back because I'm pulling my spine in. Forearm plank. Don't hold your breath. Breath here. Breath out. Big inhale. Exhale, drop the knees back to our Sphinx pose. This time you have the option of keeping the legs long or maybe bending the knees, bring a little bit more emphasis to your lower back. We're not really flexing or pointing the toes. Be mindful of your knees. They're not splaying out. They're staying about hip distance apart. Big inhale. And exhale. Breath here. Exhale, release the legs. Inhale. Exhale, relax the body. Stack the hands, rest the head. You're more than welcome to windshield wiper those legs for the lower back. And relaxing the legs down whenever the time is right. Opening the arms into a T because we all need a twist sometimes. Bending the right knee with an inhale, carry it over towards our left. Breath here. Breath out. One more inhale, exhale, finding our way back to our belly, switching sides slowly but surely. Left knee bends. Inhale, carry it over towards the right. Breath in. Breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, back to our belly. Hands by our side, elbows pulled in, toes tucked. Inhale, table. Exhale, child's pose. I definitely recommend keeping those knees a little closer. And taking a moment to reset. All right, guys, let's do this. Last big pose before we call it quits. Inhale to our tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward to our plank. We've already opened up those arms. We open up those shoulders. Here we go. On our exhale, starting with the right arm, coming down onto the forearm, then the left forearm. With an inhale, come onto the right hand, then the left hand. So with an exhale, we come down into our forearm. Inhale, up to our plank. Exhale, forearm. Inhale, plank. Exhale, forearm. Inhale, plank. Last one, forearms, and hold it. Breath here. Exhale, bottom up. My head goes between my arms, and I always tend to walk my feet forward just a little bit. Dolphin pose. Shoulders rolling back, chest coming towards my lap almost. If your head's touching the floor, open up those shoulders a little more. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, drop the knees. Take your child's pose. We're going to do that again, starting with the left arm, but you know we need a little break. Catch your breath, drink of water. Fine. Starting with that other side. Come to that tabletop. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Forward to our plank. So left arm this time with an exhale. Forearm, right forearm. Inhale, left hand, right hand. Exhale, left, right. Inhale, left, right. Exhale. Inhale. Last two. And one. Find your forearms. Bottom up. Dolphin. Staying where you are, but again, if you're feeling adventurous today, prepping that for that forearm stance, but we're not going to do this without me, in person at least. So for right now, with our left foot grounded, maybe that right leg kicks up. Exhale, right foot down. Inhale, left leg up. Breath in. One more. Exhale, both feet are grounded. Drop the knees. Take that child's pose. Whew. And while we're in our child's pose, maybe rocking the head side to side, massaging out the eyebrows, third eye, coming back to that goal or intention we set in the beginning. Asking ourselves what we're doing here, what we're getting out of our practice. As always, take an extra breath if you need it. When you're ready, we'll find our way to a seat. Bringing those legs out nice and long. Either together or hip distance. Roll the shoulders back, lift that chest. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, toe tap. Pull that belly in. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Breath in, that spine is long. Exhale, stomach pulls in. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. With an exhale, dive into the pool. Roll the shoulders, chin to our chest, a little bend in those knees. Big inhale, big exhale, chin to our chest. Inhale, we rise. We're pulling the knees in. Feet together, knees fall out. We'll do one big hip stretch because we know we need it. Flap those butterfly wings. Rolling the shoulders back, lifting that chest. Inhale tall. With an exhale, guide our heart to our toes. As always, once you can't go any further, take an inhale. Exhale, roll those shoulders, chin to our chest. Breath in, breath out. Chin to chest, we rise, feet to the floor, knees together, rolling onto that back. So keeping the knees close to the chest, take a moment for you, rock side to side, making some circles in both directions. When you're ready, this is where I recommend pulling your chin towards your chest so the back of the head hits the mat, spine is long, extend the legs up towards the ceiling. Now, they don't have to be perfectly straight. A little bend is always helpful. But we're creating some pressure to the lower back, as well as bringing the blood from our toes into our heart. Hands can be on the belly, your side. They can even support the back of the thighs if you need it. And if you'd like, rolling those ankles in either direction, making circles with our toes. Flexing and pointing the feet. And taking a breath in. Exhale, knees into the chest. Opening the arms into a T when you're ready. Keeping the knees bent. With an exhale, drop it off to our right side. Left shoulder is grounded best as we can. And if your back is giving you issues, bringing those knees up a little higher towards the chest. And take that breath in and out. Pulling our stomachs in. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale towards the left. Right shoulder grounded. Pulling the knees up if you need to. And take that breath in and out. Inhale, bring those knees back to center. Take whatever last stretch you need before your Shavasana, your resting pose, whether that be a full body stretch, happy baby, another twist if it's calling to you. Allowing the arms and legs to fall wherever they go. You can always keep the knees bent to bring pressure to your lower back. Knees can fall in for your hips. They can fall out to open the hips. And just taking a moment to seal our practice. How are we feeling from our head to our toes? The good, the bad, anything in between. And as always, taking that moment to check within the headspace. Do we find ourselves getting excited, motivated, ready to go today? Were we exhausted, a little frustrated? Taking a deep breath in. Big breath out. Slowly bringing awareness back to our mats, noticing the floor against our spine, any sounds within our room. Slowly waking up the body, we wiggle the fingers, the toes, maybe even rocking the head side to side. Whenever you're ready, bringing the knees into the chest, showing our body some love with a hug. You have that choice to either stay centered or rolling over to a side. And coming into a seat when you're ready, finding stillness whenever you get there. With an inhale, reaching those arms up to the ceiling, bringing the hands to prayer and carrying it down to our heart. As always, taking this time to thank ourselves for making time for our yoga, making time for our practice, even making time for ourselves. And I thank you for making time for me. Hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend and week to come. Namaste, my friends. Mm-mm-mm.